Hi, welcome to CAN TV. I'm your host, Kiara Jackson. Today we are sponsored by the Haitian American Museum of Chicago. Our guest today is Emily Ricewig. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thanks for having me here.
Thank you for coming. So, to open up the show, we are going to be talking about the Haitian American Museum of Chicago.
Yes.
So, the address is 4654 North Racine Avenue. And tell us a little bit about that first.
The Haitian American Museum. I'm the executive director of the Chicago Cultural Alliance, and the Haitian American Museum is one of our core members at the Chicago Cultural Alliance, and we're very excited to have them as a member. It is the only Haitian American museum in the Chicago area.
Okay.
And they present many different exhibits throughout the year. Art events, programs, all about Haitian culture and history.
Very intriguing.
Yeah.
That sounds so exciting. All right. Well, let's get into our questions, Emily. So please share us about your organization's mission and vision.
Yeah.
With our audience, please.
So the Chicago Cultural Alliance is a membership organization. We are an alliance of 36 heritage museums, cultural centers, and historical societies in the Chicago region. They are in 30 different neighborhoods in the city,
Really?
And they represent 20 different cultures from around the world. So really expansive, diverse network of heritage organizations. And our mission is to connect, promote, and support those centers of culture and heritage for a more inclusive and culturally vibrant Chicago.
Awesome.
So it's really fun work. We do intercultural collaborations, capacity building, and we promote them throughout the city.
Okay, wow, that sounds great. Thank you so much. So we're hearing a lot about your upcoming festival.
Yeah.
That sounds so exciting. Tell us about your month-long festival, please.
Yes. So InheritChicago is a citywide intercultural festival of art, ideas, and performance, all at neighborhood cultural centers and heritage museums in the Chicago region. We're really excited about it. It's our first year doing it, and it's really the first of its kind in the region and the nation.
Really? That's exciting.
There's lots of different cultural festivals, but not one that brings them together in intercultural programs and events. So we're really excited about that. It starts off with a World Dumpling Fest in Millennium Park.
Dumplings?
Which is very exciting.
Yummy, my favorite.
Who doesn't love
Awesome.
dumplings?
Exactly.
And that'll be on October 7th. And we're really excited to bring together different ethnic restaurants around Chicago. We'll have different performances that will preview what's to come in the neighborhoods. And we'll have different art vendors there as well, so you can see the different cultural and heritage-based art. So it'll be really exciting. And then that moves out into the neighborhoods throughout the month of October. So the festival takes place October 1st through the 29th.
Okay, so it's a month long.
Yeah, It's very exciting. 22 events, bringing together 30 different cultural heritage organizations.
Awesome. So who can attend this festival?
Everyone.
It's open to the community.
It's open and free. Many of our events are free throughout the month, but you can visit InheritChicago.org to learn more.
Okay.
There are events specifically for children's and families. There are events that are more issue-based conversations that probably are more focused on adults, but everyone is welcome.
Awesome. Okay, so you have actually answered most of my questions I was going to ask you. Awesome.
That's great.
So what do you expect for the public to take away from this festival, Emily?
Yeah, that's a really great question. I think it kind of lives in the title of Inherit Chicago. We as a cultural organization, an alliance, we believe that culture is not monolithic. It's many varied different things, and we really want Chicagoans to come away with a more in-depth look at culture and heritage in the city and how many different native and immigrant populations have really shaped what culture is today. So we talk about inheritance a lot and what do you inherit. But we also talk about how we as Chicagoans today create the culture and the heritage that will be passed down to the next generations. We really want...
I don't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no.
Miss Emily is actually originally from Iowa. So I love the fact that you are doing this for the city. Please continue.
Yeah. I think it comes from my family, actually, though. My mother and grandmother are great storytellers about our family history, so I think that breeds into my work a lot. But we really want Chicagoans to come away with a sense of how they can better create a culture that they want to see in Chicago.
Most definitely.
So how can you be the change?
Very true.
Yeah.
You have to be yourself. Thank you. Okay, so are you planning to make this an annual event?
It'll be a biannual event. So we'll continue to do work with our members throughout 2018. But we want it to be, we don't want to inundate our members with just this festival. So it'll be something that you can expect in 2019 as well. But there'll be lots of events to experience this month.
Be on the lookout, folks.
Yeah, InheritChicago.org.
Please visit the website. Okay. So how do other organizations become involved in, future festivals?
Yeah. So they can go to InheritChicago.org, and there's a link to contact our organization. As I said, we are a membership organization, so if someone is moved by our mission or a cultural heritage organization themselves, they should definitely reach out to us and we can talk to them about membership opportunities and different ways they can collaborate with us.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, the music and the fashion.
Yes.
Tell me about that collab, please. I am dying to hear.
Definitely, and maybe Persida can come up here and talk about it a little bit more. But the Haitian American Museum is partnering with the Ukrainian National Museum and the Chinese American Museum of Chicago to do a 2-program series on one on music and the connections of those seemingly really different cultures, like what would they have in common, and another program on fashion. And so these 2 programs really are about creating finding what's common within the 2 and celebrating what's different. So it'll be really exciting.
That sounds so exciting.
And that's just one program. There's lots of different really interesting collaborations from the Japanese American Service Committee partnering with the Arab American Action Network to the Mitchell Museum of the American Indian partnering on a program about indigenous stories with the Southside Community Art Center.
Now, what made you want to do all of this?
Yeah.
What inspired you? What motivates you?
Well, we really wanted to do something together as an alliance. We really, as an organization, believe that we are greater than the sum of our parts. And so working and collaborating together is a natural thing for us. And we also wanted to do something together that really platformed what our members do best and really gave them a chance to shine and create, better understanding and awareness of these amazing gems in the neighborhood. So, we're very excited.
She's so nice, everyone. She's so warm. You have such a gentle soul.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Okay. Now, would you like to... Okay, so we are going to go...
Yeah, we can show the video.
Video? Okay.
Inherit Chicago is a citywide intercultural festival
of art, ideas, and performance.
It's a month long.
It all begins with the World Dumpling Fest in Millennium Park on October 7th.
We are meeting Chicagoans where they are at.
Their stomachs.
The festival then extends to our neighborhoods.
Over 20 intercultural programs and events.
All at cultural centers
and heritage museums around Chicago.
October 2017.
Say that again.
October 2017.
Segundo Ruiz Belvis Cultural Center.
Southside Community Arts Center.
The Ukrainian Institute of Modern Art.
Japanese American Service Committee.
Haitian American Museum of Chicago, known as HAMAR.
Dunkhaus German American Cultural Center.
We're excited to have over 30 cultural heritage organizations participating in the festival.
So we are collaborating with the Dominican American Midwestern Association, and it's the first collaboration of its kind between the Segundo Ruiz Belvis, a Puerto Rican organization, and a Dominican organization like DAMA. So of course, we're very excited because we were bringing a touring artist. His name is Joan Soriano, an international bachata artist from the Dominican Republic. He's gonna be available for questions and answers with our youth programs. Our youth programs are gonna be performing an opening act for Joan Soriano.
So the Japanese American Service Committee is going to be working with the Chicago Japanese American Historical Society along with the Arab American Action Network. We are going to be putting together a panel. The general topic will be the challenges of upholding one's cultural heritage, particularly in times of trouble.
A lot of people unfortunately understand how segregated Chicago is, ethnically, racially. So to have a program like Inherit Chicago, it brings communities together. We get a chance to understand each other by communicating and sharing stories and experiences together. So I believe Inherit Chicago Festival can do nothing but good as it relates to bringing people together, and that's what we like.
Inherit culture.
Inherit music.
Inherit tolerance.
Inherit heritage.
Inherit language.
Inherit community.
Inherit understanding.
Inherit innovation.
Inherit empathy.
Inherit Chicago.
Inherit Chicago.
Inherit Chicago.
Inherit Chicago.
Welcome back. And now we have Miss Priscilla Louisiana. How are you?
I'm great.
Well, must I say, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
You look
you
very,
too.
very nice. Your jewelry, your hair, everything. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Okay. So we have just heard from the Executive Director of Chicago Cultural Alliance about the Inherit Chicago Festival. Please tell us how you got involved with Inherit Chicago Festival.
To make a long story short,
Okay.
Last year I collaborated with the Chicago Cultural Alliance.
Okay.
They had a wonderful panel discussion about fast fashion versus slow fashion around the world. And they wanted to know the position of Haiti, you know, in vis-a-vis fast fashion versus slow fashion. So I was part of the panel discussion, and everybody was flabbergasted as of, oh, they didn't know Haiti was part of fashion or produced anything.
Little did they
and
know.
Little did they know in the 70s we were number one in the Caribbean producing fashion for different parts of the world.
Awesome, awesome. So tell us a little more about, now, excuse me, hammock. That is for the Haitian American Museum of Chicago, unless you late viewers missed that. Tell us a little bit more about Hammock's mission and vision as a cultural institution.
Oh, I believe that Hammock has been a pillar for the past 5 years in the community, representing Haiti well in Chicago. If we remember, the founder of Chicago was from Haiti, but very few people know about it.
Really?
And we want to continue that legacy in terms of doing the best that we can to elevate, you know, this man, Jean-Baptiste Point-du-Sable, the founder.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So can you elaborate on the goals of the 3 events?
Well, yes, I am collaborating in all 3 events. The first one is going to be the musical, the concert that's going to be held.
Which is always so exciting.
Yes, that's going to be held at the Chinese American Museum of Chicago. And we're going to have a Ukrainian band, a Haitian band, as well as a Chinese. And we're going to show how similar we are, you know, in terms of different cultures from different continents. in terms of the strings. Yes, we have variations of ways that we play music, but the connection, between the string instruments from 3 continents is going to be marvelous.
Wow, I'm excited. Okay, what do you hope that the public will take away from these events, please?
Well, I think it's a continual type of education. Chicago has become a great cosmopolitan city. However, I think the more and more we educate others through the Chicago Cultural Alliance about the world, the better off we are in terms of understanding each other. Yes, there are differences, but you'll be surprised how many similarities we have. For instance, I'm sure you're going to ask that question about the fashion part.
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to be part of the panel discussion. Again, we're going to show the common thread between the 3 continents, Asia, the Americas, and Haiti representing the Americas, and Europe, which is the Ukraine, and the commonality between that we all have in terms of our vision of fashion, using the traditions, infusing them into modern designs, and how we do that.
I cannot keep my eyes off of this gorgeous. It is just.
My crochet stole.
I love it.
Thank you.
Now, did you make that yourself?
Well, I had that crocheted in Haiti. Yes, we do. In the past we have done a lot of crochets. They don't use thick yarn like that in Haiti because we don't need that. It's a very tropical island.
Humid.
Yeah, it's not humid. It's very hot.
Just hot.
It's just hot. We have more dry heat than humidity.
Oh.
For most part of the Caribbean.
You learn something new every day.
Yes. So we use lighter weave. Lighter yarn.
You look amazing.
Thank you. Thanks.
Okay. So we know that you're involved in other non-for-profit ventures. Would you like to... I'm sorry. We would like to invite you back to do a separate show on that, okay?
Yeah, I think we're going to need another show for that.
Now, are you involved in anything with the music at all, or you're just
with the music? I help organize the music festival at the Chinese American Museum. It's going to be wonderful, and the date is October 1st. We want everybody who can attend to come and attend, or go online, and please go online, because we have such limited seats and we are starting to sell out seats for some of those events. And you go to www.hamoc.org, www.hammock.org, and you can sign on. You can register to be a guest at one of our events. Also, the 7th, we're going to be physically at the Dumpling Fest at Millennium Park. And
Dumpling Fest, please do not forget it, ladies and
It's not just dumplings. It's going to be dumplings, art, and fashion as well.
Right, of course.
So you need to show and have a wonderful time and learn a lot about the world through that festival. I think the Chicago Cultural Alliance have done a fabulous job getting the best venues possible to showcase all of this. I commend them for that, and I'm very proud to be part of all of that organization.
Awesome. Okay, now one more question from me.
Yes.
Same thing that I asked Miss Ricewick. Please tell me how you became involved with this. What inspires you? What motivated you?
Well, when I read up on the Chicago Cultural Alliance, I thought that they were the needed kind of organization in a big city like Chicago. New York City does a lot internationally. I've always been a member of international organizations. Back in the late 90s and early 2000, I've been member of World Chicago, which used to be the International Visitors of Chicago, where they invited a lot of dignitaries in town, and I used to chaperone them. And that was such a wonderful experience. And so when I've heard of them, and Elsie told me, oh, you have to link yourself with these people. They're just wonderful. They're doing a panel discussion. They into fashion. They into food. They into all kinds of things that are international. And you have to become a member or associate yourself with them. So that's when I took a chance, and I was greatly surprised how much they have put into educating the public, the Chicago public, about the world. And I thought that was a very good cause, and that's when I started with the panel discussion, and then further down, all the festivals, all the exhibits, hammock.
Now, are you still doing panel discussions? Of course.
Well, I will be doing one October the 13th, and it's going to have to do with fashion and how different continents, they view fashion and the commonality. And so they have come, I wanted to tell you earlier that they have participated in so many events at Hammock that I'm like, these people are this group is on the right path.
Of course.
Because when you get very big, when you are citywide, you don't waste time with the little people. And a lot of time, the little people, they are the ones that you learn from. And therefore, we're very appreciative again of the Chicago Cultural Alliance.
Well, this is
and the festival.
It all sounds so wonderful, and I thank you so much for doing this for the city.
Well, it's my pleasure. It's an honor for me to be able to participate and collaborate in whatever ways.
Of course. Thank you so much for letting me interview you. This is my first time being on live TV, so thank you so much. You and Ms. Ricewig made me feel so comfortable, and I hope I can continue to do this. And you guys have informed me, and I'm pretty sure the viewer at home, a lot about the Dumpling Fest, the music, and the fashion, and we have given out information on where they can visit the website and where they can get all the information that we're not able to really promote right now. So yeah.
Well, thank you very much for having me on the show.
You're so welcome again.
And we're looking forward having you at the festival, and invite as many friends as you can. The more we are, the better off we are.
Now, exactly where will the Dumpling Fest be?
At Millennium Park,
ladies and gentlemen.
October 7th. It's going to be in the South Tent. The South Tent is right across the street from the Art Institute of Chicago. You cannot miss it. So we'll be waiting for you all.
That's awesome.
Inherit Chicago.
This is one of the pamphlets that they have. It's, as you can see, it's very vibrant, colorful. Yes, so I hope to see you all there. That is all the time that we have today. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate you ladies, and we hope to see you again very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.